Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi and welcome to the 7-day September Strength Challenge. It is day 1, so excited to have you here. For the next 7 days, you're committed to showing up for yourself, moving with intention, and showing how powerful consistency can be. Again, thank you so much for joining this challenge, and let's get stronger, not just in our bodies, but our minds as well. For the workout today, we're doing a full body workout, and all you need is a medium resistance band. Just so you know, you can do every single workout in this challenge without props. We will be using some props, minimal props though, but no worries if you don't have props at home. You can always do this just body weight. It will still be just as effective. This is just a little something extra, so if you do have bands, I suggest a little medium band. All right, let's get started. We're going to get started with a nice warm-up. Let's get started with some cat-cow. So let's come onto all fours. Bring your shoulders right over your wrists. Bring your hips right over your knees. On your inhale, drop the belly down, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, round to the back, press the mat away. Inhale, drop it back down, look up. Exhale, round to the back. Keep flowing through this at your own pace. Feel free to add in some head rolls, some hip rotations, whatever feels good on the body today. Coming back to tabletop in 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. You're back to that tabletop position. Bring your left hand up to the ceiling. Circle out through your wrists in one direction. And then switch the directions of those wrist circles. And then you're going to reach your arm through and send it back up to the ceiling. So you're threading the needle but not leaving it down. Back up. On this next one, thread the needle, bring the arm all the way through, bring the head down to the mat. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can bring your right hand to your left hip. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then press the right hand back into the mat. Send the left hand up one more time, and then set it down. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Right hand goes up, circle out through the wrist to start. And switch directions. And then reach the arm through, send it back up, threading the needle. And then on your next one, you're going to leave your arm out long, bringing your head all the way down to the mat. This time you can bring your left hand to your right hip to deepen that stretch. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then press your left hand back into the mat. Send your right arm up and then place it next to your left. From here, you're going to tuck your toes under, pike your hips back, begin to pedal out through your heels, dropping one heel down and then the other. On your inhale, come high on those toes. Hold for a moment. Exhale, bring them down to the mat. One more. Inhale, come high on the toes. Exhale, send them down. Come forward and just sit onto your knees or onto your shins. And then bring your hands onto your thighs. And then just take some shoulder rolls to the front. And reverse, take it to the back. And then draw the shoulders down the back. Grab onto your band. And you're just going to put the band around your thighs. Once you have your band on, come on to all fours again. We're going to get started with some bear planking. So bring your shoulders right over your wrists, hips right over your knees. Tuck your toes under. On your exhale, you're going to hover off the mat. Your knees come up a couple of inches. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So you're actively pressing away from the mat here. You don't want to sink down to your shoulders. This is what it will look like. You want to be pressing away from the mat. Inhale, lower. On your next one, hold in that hover. Bring your knees out to the side, squeeze against the band. Inhale, bring back in. Exhale, squeeze against the band, bring those knees out. Inhale, bring it in. You hold through center in 3, 2. On your next one, hold through center and then pike your hips back. All right, just hold here for a moment. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. On your exhale, flow forward back into that hover. Inhale, pike it back. Exhale, flow forward. Inhale, pike it back. You're here for 3, 2. On your next one, just hold here in that bear plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knees down. All right, you're just gonna flip onto your glutes and then bring your feet hip-width distance apart, and then just roll your band down until they're on the arches of your feet. From here, your bands are on the arches of your feet. It should look just like this. Keep your feet planted on the mat, and then you're gonna come down onto your back. All right, from here, I want you to bring your hands up overhead. Take a big inhale here. On your exhale, curl up, gazing at those upper thighs. Inhale, lower the head back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So use that breath to deepen that curl every time you come up. You're going to hold in 3. Hold in 2. You hold your curl on your next one. Hold right here. Begin to pump your arms up and down. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. You're keeping your fingers together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then rest your head down for a moment. All right, from here, you're going to bring your legs up into a tabletop position. Your shins are parallel with the mat. Your feet are going to be flexed. Bring your hands behind your head. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, curl up, hold the curl, extend the right leg out, bring it back in. Exhale, extend the left leg out, bring it back in. Inhale, lower that head down. So exhale, lift, curl up, and then you got single leg stretch, keeping that leg that's not stretching at that 90-degree angle, shins parallel with the mat. Every time you come up, you're gazing towards that core versus up at that ceiling. On this next one, you're going to hold your curl after you take the single leg stretch on both sides. Hold your curl here. Now you're going to bring your arms long by your sides, another set of the 100. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Pumping those arms up and down, maintaining that curl. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more round of breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then set that head down. You can bring the knees into your chest. All right, from here, you're going to bring those legs back to tabletop. Bring your hands behind your head. Inhale here. On your exhale, curl your head and chest off of the mat. Here you're going to inhale, drop those heels down to the mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So modification is always just to set that head down. But if you can, your head is still curled up. And then you're bringing your legs just back to that 90-degree angle. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You hold those legs at 90 in 3, 2. Hold your legs at 90 on 1. Hold here. Now from here, you're going to send the legs up to the ceiling. You're still gazing at your core. Find some tension on that band. On your inhale, lower the legs down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, flex the feet as you lower the legs down. Exhale, lift. So modification would just be to set that head down just like this with your hands long by your sides for some support. But if you can, keep that head and chest curled up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 2. On your next one, hold your legs up overhead, hold here, and then drop the head down. Bring the legs back to 90 degrees, shins parallel with the mat. Flex your feet. Take a nice inhale at the bottom. On your exhale, curl off the mat. Now from here, you're going to extend your right leg out long. Bring your right elbow over to your left knee. Come back through center. Exhale, twist to that opposite side. So these are crisscrosses. You're extending your leg out as long as you can on that exhale and focusing on that core rotation. So trying to get that body all the way over to the side, twisting as much as you can. Use your exhale to deepen that twist. One more on each side. Hold your legs at 90, and then bring your knees into your chest, set your head down. All right, from here, you're going to shift the band up onto your thighs. And then from here, bringing your legs hip-width distance apart. I want you to bring your arms long by your sides, making sure your shoulders are drawn down your back. Now make sure that your heels aren't too far away from those fingertips. And then bring your hands up overhead. From here, take a nice inhale here at the bottom. On your exhale, squeeze the glutes. Find a nice glute bridge. Inhale, lower back down with control. Exhale, lift, squeezing those glutes. Inhale, lower. You're going to hold up at that highest point in 3, 2. On your next one, hold that glute bridge. Now from here, come up high on those toes, and I want you to walk your feet in a tiny bit from there. Now we'll have a bigger range of motion. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So you can add your arms in on your next one. As you lift your hips, just bring the arms out by your side. Inhale, bring it back in. This is just giving you a little bit more of a stability challenge. You're going to hold your hips up high in 3, 2. On this next one, keep the hips up high. Bring the arms back up overhead. Squeeze against the band. Bring your knees out to mat width distance apart. Inhale, bring it back in. So you're not dropping those hips down at all. You're keeping them nice and lifted, just shifting those knees in and out. We're going to take a combo in 3, 2. On your next one, bring the knees back in. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Squeeze against that band and bring the knees back in. So putting those 2 moves together, make sure you're super high on those toes. You have 2 more here. Last one. On this last one, bring the knees back in and then hold nice and sturdy. You're going to take little pulses up with those hips. Squeeze just for 5, 4, 3. You hold in 2. Hold on 1. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Roll that back down onto the mat. Great job. All right, you're going to take the band off. And we're going to come to a nice kneeling position for our arm series. All right, so if you don't have a band, all good. You will still feel it, I promise. If you do have a band, you're going to bring the band around your arms. You don't want it on your wrist, though, so it doesn't strain. So just a couple inches above your wrists. From here, you're going to come to a nice kneeling position. So you see how my arms are kind of squeezing in? You want to pull tension on the band so your arms are shoulder distance apart. From here, you want to inhale here at the bottom. Exhale, raise your arms forward. Just bring your arms to shoulder height. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, squeeze. Inhale, lower. So you're keeping your shoulders drawn down the back this entire time. And then making sure you're relaxing through that neck and those shoulders. Arms stay straight. You hold them out long in front of you in 3, 2. On 1, hold your arms out long in front of you. Just squeeze against that band. Bring them out and in. Staying at shoulder height for 5, 4. You hold in 3, 2. Hold on 1. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1. Bring the arms down nice and slow with control. All right, from here, you're going to draw the shoulders down the back. Again, just to reset. Bring your arms to a nice bent position. Inhale here. On your exhale, squeeze against that band. Inhale, bring it back in. It might not be a big range of motion here. This is really hard working against a medium band. If you don't have a band, bring those arms out as far as you can, working on that range of motion. You hold in 3, 2. You're going to hold your arms out to the side. Find a little pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the band off to the side. Draw the shoulders down the back. Arms are long by your sides. Exhale, lateral. Raise your arms out to the side to shoulder height. Inhale, lower. You're here for 3. You're here for 2. On your next one, hold your arms out to the side. Take circles with those arms with control. Doesn't have to be super fast. You want to hold them up at shoulder height so you're not bringing them down. Much more nice and controlled circles. And reverse. Take it to the back. Breathing through it here. Don't hold your breath. You hold those arms out to the side in 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Bend your arms. Bring your arms to 90 degrees. Inhale. Bring your arms all the way together. Exhale. Bring them out. Inhale. Bring it in. So again, your arms are at shoulder height, maintaining that 90-degree angle, trying to bring those arms all the way in to get that full range of motion, and then in line with the body for 2. Hold your arms at 90. On your next one, hold here. You're going to flip the palms down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You're here for 5 more. Use your breath to guide you. Try not to bring those arms down. If you need to, just go to single arm. On your next one, hold in 90 degrees. Hold here. You're going to take a shoulder press. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Make sure your shoulders didn't start to creep up towards those ears as you get fatigued. You got this, y'all. You get a break after this. In 5 more. Use that breath. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms down nice and controlled. Amazing. All right. From here, we are just going to do a very quick side series, and then it'll be time to cool down. All right. So you're going to come onto your left forearm. So on that left shoulder, you want to make sure you're not sinking down like this. You want to stay nice and lifted. From here, you're going to bring your legs out long in front of you at a diagonal. Bring your right hand behind the head. From here, you're going to take a nice inhale. Hover the legs off of the mat. So nice low hover. On your exhale, crunch elbow to knee. Inhale, extend back out to a hover. Inhale, back to that low hover. Exhale, bring elbow to knee. So you're trying to bring your elbow all the way to your knee every time if you can. For 3, 2, and last one. Bring the legs all the way out to that hover. Hold there. Extend your arm up long to the ceiling. On your exhale, bring your hand towards those toes for a side teaser. Inhale, lower. You just have 5 of these. A way to modify is just to bend those knees, but if you can, keep those legs as long as possible. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Let's take it to the other side. All right. On that right forearm, again, you want to be not sunken down. Stay lifted the whole time. Legs are at a diagonal in front of you. Bring the left hand behind the head. On your inhale, bring the legs to a low hover. Exhale, connect elbow to knee. Inhale, extend it out. As you get fatigued in this position, stay lifted through that right side. Crunch it in. 3, 2, hold at that low, hover on your next 1. Extend your left arm up. Exhale, bring that hand to the toes. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for a side teaser. 3 more reps, and then we are done. 3, 2, and 1. Set those feet down with control. And now it's time to stretch. All right, let's start our cool down, how we start our warm up with some cat-cows. So just come onto all fours, shoulders over your wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale, drop the belly down, look up. Exhale, round to the back, press the mat away. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, round to the back. Thank y'all so much again for joining this challenge. I can't wait for you all to go over the other videos. We have great videos coming for you. So stay consistent, stay with it. On your next one, coming back to that neutral spine, push yourself back, sit into your heels, and we're going to take some shoulder rolls to the front. So yes, like I was saying, stay consistent, try to do all these 7 days. No workout is going to be over 25 minutes, so nice short videos to get you into it. And a reverse, take it to the back. And then draw the shoulders down the back. Bring the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lengthen. On your exhale, twist over to the right. Bring one hand down to the mat, one to the knee. And then bring it back center. Sweep those arms up again. Interlace those fingers. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to that left side. And then come back center. Let's finish off with some head rolls. So let's first just let our head hang to the side. You can bring your hand up and over to deepen that stretch. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then circle your head in one direction. When your head gets to that other side on your next roll, let it hang there for a moment. Bring your hand up and over to deepen that stretch. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then circle your head in the opposite direction. And then bring the head back center, and you are done. Great job. I will see you in day 2 tomorrow.